Hello and welcome to Flat Cap Callum. It is Wednesday the 12th of January. Coming up for you shortly, we've got an Each-way Lucky 15 and we've got a win Trixie bet for you today. Before we get those, we'll just do a quick recap of yesterday's bets. So first up, we had three horses each way running at Doncaster. The first one, the Street, just managed to get into placings. It finished fourth place. That was payable on Sky Bet. More or less all other bookmakers were not paying four places, and that is why I'm saying to you on this channel we're using Sky Bet. So just got in there, so we got the each way single there, and the next two, Great Heart Jack and Nolly Door, both came second. So that was an each way Trixie landed. So on my reckonings, and certainly in my Sky Bet account, we got back a decent amount of money there, about £16-17 for that bet. If you were betting with other bookmakers, you would have got a couple of quid because they were not paying four places on the first one, the 105 at Doncaster. Next bet, Exeter. First horse, one place out of the racing, so close but no cigar. Second one, Marty Bird. We said in this channel yesterday, 20 to 1 is what the price was. Its starting price at 5 to 1. There was huge amounts of money went for that horse yesterday. So we got 20 to 1 on the channel. It lost by a head. It was very, very, very close. But overall, all that means is we broke even on that individual bet. And then we get to Southall and our lucky each way lucky 15. We had Glorious Charmer in the first leg. It was one place out the placings. It lost out in a bunch finish. It's unfortunate. Then we had Charlie Arthur go in and actually win for us, which was excellent. We said 13 to 2 on the channel yesterday. Starting price 17 to 2. So if you did bet elsewhere, you would have got a better starting price. For Sky Bet, they would have fixed that at 13 to 2. Then we had 550, Gypsy Whisper, ran like an absolute donkey. I really don't know what happened there. And then 750, Steel River, the old boy, 12 years old. I said to you yesterday, you will always find that these horses are overlooked in the market because of their age. But the form was there, and he duly came in third, 16 to 1. I think 18 to 1 was the starting price. So all in all, a really healthy return yesterday. So from a Sky Bet point of view, if you put down the £20, exactly like I said to you, the Sky Bet return was £33.08. That's a 65% profit yesterday. So really, really solid day. If you did bet elsewhere, you wouldn't have got that at all. The important thing as well is in Lucky 15s, if you do with Sky Bet, for instance, you do get double the odds return on the single only. So if you have one winner in a Lucky 15, they double the return for that single element of it. So that's what we got there in Charlie Arthur. So if you bet elsewhere, let's imagine you bet with Paddy Power, you would have got a return, but you wouldn't have got double. So you've got a better price with Charlie Arthur. Hoping this is making sense. But overall, you've actually got more money with Sky Bet because you got double the odds because it was a single winner in a Lucky 15. Hopefully that's not too bamboozling. Anyway, good return. So we're profitable day yesterday. The channel's in profit for this week and since its existence, so that's really, really good. So we'll hope for a good day today. What I will flag today is I've struggled a little bit to find much of value. So what I'm suggesting today is it is a half stake day. So the previous 2 days and most days we will be betting a £20 stake. Today is only a £10 stake day. And that's because I can't find the volume, but I also can't find the quality. So I've picked out some things for you that I think are definitely worth a go, but it is only a half stake day. So this is a £10 day. So if you do bet in the way that I'm betting, half your stake for today. Okay, here we go. So win bet here. So 120 Leicester Skinflint. A lot of people will look at that and think that is a terrible, terrible bet. And it's a terrible bet because Sky Bet are paying 5 places and I'm doing a win only on the favourite here at 100 to 30. The reason I'm doing that is that when I look at the market, I can't find anything that is a big price that I think is sticking out to me. But that favourite, I think, should win comfortably given the fall. So I'm saying Skinflint 130 is a win there. 220 Leicester only money. I'm really aware that there's some kind of weird thing going on here where I've picked two horses, one called Skinflint and one called Only Money, and this is a betting channel. Very strange, but it was just purely because that's what the horses were. I haven't got some sort of weird thing where I put like horses like that together. And then 235 Lingfield Trevoli. 10 to 11, it's a really short price. I think it will go off a lot shorter than that. It's a 4-horse race. I do think it's the one to be on there. Okay, so permutations there, just to be really clear, it's a 50p win Trixie, so that's win doubles, win trebles. I'm then going a £1 single just on Skinflint, so it's a £1 single just on Skinflint, and then a £1 double just on Only Money and Trevoli. I'll talk about why why I've made it a bit more complicated on future videos, but that's the way I would advise doing the bet there. So 50p win Trixie on the 3, £1 single on Skinflint, £1 win double on the other 2. So that's bet 1. That's our win Trixie. And then we've got a very high priced Lucky 15 going in here. So bet 2 Lucky 15, 1 at Leicester, 3 at Kempton. So 250 Leicester, Tikur. 22 to 1. It's a very much, I would say, out of the ilk of Steel River from the day before. It's a big price. The form's there. It's a really competitive race. But because it's 14, I think, it will always be overpriced in the market. So I'm not saying it's an absolute banker it's going to win, but I do think it will outrun 22 to 1. So I'm sticking it in there because I think there's value in the price. Then going Kempton, 4 o'clock, Twilight Bay, 10 to 1, I think is a great price. Really, really good price. There's not much solid horses in there. There's a fairly short price favourite. I think it's beatable. This horse is unexposed. It's a handicap debutant, and I think it will step up for handicaps. If you look at how it's run in previous races against other horses, they've gone on and done better things. I think 10 to 1, a really good price. I think that price will shorten down considerably. So 10 to 1 to Twilight Bay. 4:30 Kempton, he's our star. I think it's a really solid, consistent horse. 17 to 2 is a good price. Those first 3 races, Sky Bet are paying 4 places on all those first 3. So 4 places on those first 3. And the last one will stick out like a sore thumb to some of you, and anyone who's a seasoned punter will be like, what is he doing on that? Again, I've got this funny thing where I've got 2 horses called Twilight in the same bet, but don't know why. 6 o'clock Kempton, Twilight Tone at 80 to 1. So that price is available on Sky Bet now at 80 to 1. It's an unraced horse. Most of the horses in the race are unraced. The ones that have raced, one's got, ran decent last time. It probably will be the favourite. The others haven't. But what you've got there in the market, you've got horses who have got kind of high-profile trainers, high-profile owners, and some of the breeding is high-profile. But if you actually look at the form of the breeding, I think Twilight Tone is a really solid bet. It's related to a lot of half siblings who have gone out and won. It may not do anything first time up, but I think it could be a horse that goes on and does things, in the handicap ranks. But at 80 to 1, it wouldn't be the first time these sorts of bets have come in for me. So it may well run to odds, but I think 80 to 1 is worth having a punt. It's a risky bet to do in a Lucky 15. If it comes in, I'll look like a genius. If it doesn't, everyone will go, well, he's just someone chatting a load of rubbish. But we're putting it in. So half stake today with Sky Bet, £10 your stake. I'm probably going to go down to Kempton and watch the races, so I'll duly be very excited or not if Twilight Tone comes in at 80 to 1. Thanks very much for watching, and see you tomorrow.